Oh, good morning, love. I'm gonna grab water. Hold on a second. Good morning, good morning. This is Jess with Jess's Custom Creations. Happy Monday, everybody. If you are watching and the light in the corner is no longer red, then you are watching the replay. So if you would hashtag replay, let me know that you are here. When you come in, say hello. And if you would not mind to sprinkle me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Good morning, Miss Diana. All right, let me share myself out here. First live share to my new group. Guys, I will. Good morning, Miss Tina. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I still am not feeling 100%, but I'm definitely getting there. All right. I think that's it. So how is everybody this morning? How was your weekend and your Mother's Day? Oh, Diana, you're so sweet. Good morning, Miss Jenna. So I'll wait for a few more people to hop on before I explain. 13 more. 13. Guys, she's getting there. Miss Diana needs 13 more followers to reach 100. So, and that's one thing, sitting there yesterday thinking about that. Good morning, Robin. I'm thinking, okay, so I can post, I can make a post on my business page. Thank you. Asking, the community for their help, to get Diana's page out there, get her some follows, all of that. But I'm thinking, there's no groups that I know of that I can share that kind of post in. And if there is, guys, correct me. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of them. I'm just not sure which ones would allow it, and not yell at me for doing it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to create my own group. I've been wanting to do it, but there's so many out there. What am I going to do to make mine different from the rest of them? Which I know at the moment, there's other groups that let you, share lives, share sales, share whatever you want to share in them, as long as it's, positive. But I haven't been feeling well, so obviously my brain is not working at 100%. So I'm going to figure out something else that we can put in there. But I just want, somewhere that everybody can feel free to come. And I know Jenna's page is one of them. But, feel free to do whatever, however you feel that you can help somebody else within the community. That's all I'm trying to do. Give everybody a space to be able to, share their lives, share their crafts, share, sales, promote other crafters, just everything. I tried, Diana. I mean, without this community, I would not have gotten this far. So I just want to pass that along and, get everybody else up on their feet. I mean, Sam, Comey's Crafting Corner, she, sat there one day during her lives, and Jenna and I were both trying to get to 100 followers so that we could do our first lives. And Sam sat there for an hour as people would come in, give them a follow, give them a follow. Come on, we can do it. We can get them to 100, all of that. So, yeah, right, Jenna, that's what I mean. Positivity. We need and I know your group is one of them. That's what I just said. But, want as many groups as we can get to where you can share all the positive things, So, yeah. So anyway. All right, guys. So we haven't got too far. So I made her other arm. It's got to dry some, because otherwise I'm going to have to prop it up. But, so her other arm is done. It's got to go here. The ice cream cone will sit in between it. And then we've got to do lots and lots and lots of hair. So I can either start working on her hair, or we can start on a new project. Now, what the new one is, I don't have all the details to it yet, because I have tons of ideas. But these are the 2 ribbons that I picked out for, the skirt for this one. Right? Do I want to do these 2? Yeah, let's start with one of these. So, we've got the watermelon. So, I'm gonna pick one of these and use it as inspiration for the next one. So, we have a watermelon ribbon. Good morning, Miss Holly. Or we have this pink ladybug. But I also... forgot this one was down there. Or I've got this cute, ice cream popsicle ribbon. So we got watermelon, ladybugs, or ice cream. Which one should we use for the next of them? What do you guys think? I really didn't want to make another character, but I'm hooked. The ice cream one is pretty. I have a 4th of July ice cream. Is it? No. It's 4th of July flip-flops. I don't know. I don't know if I can get 2 patriotic characters done and be able to sell both of them. Or, I have that one too. I don't want to give you guys too many options. How many people decorate for Labor Day? Or do you just hop into Halloween? Because I've got this one too. Ice cream. And then, alright, so let's move on to these. I have that bug that needs to get finished too. I did put the legs on it, but that was it. Alright, so now we've got... I'm making a mess over here with all this tulle. It's not really the right blue though. We definitely need a brighter color. Okay. And I've got the yellow. Okay. So, I don't know. All right. So if we go with the ice cream, I know I'm hitting you guys with all kinds of stuff this morning. So we've got the yellow. If I can figure this out, we've got the green. I don't know. I think I kind of might like the pink. Or maybe the green. I don't like the yellow. We got pink or green to go with the ribbon. And I see this massive glare coming off. It's going to drive me nuts. I don't want to bore you guys with rolling hair. I need a bigger one. While you guys are figuring that out, I'm going to see what cones I got over here. No good ones, apparently. Way too big there. Okay, it's not these ones. Pink. Yeah, I like the pink too. I like that ribbon. One of the reasons, see, Diana? So I need some help. I got that ribbon because of all of the different colors in it, and you can pretty much do anything with it. Alright, so this is like an 8-inch cone, just shy of 8 inches. But I need to cut off some of it. It's going to be about 6 inches tall. I want to try to mix colors together real quick. I want to see what it looks like. I really have no idea what my brain is thinking right here this morning. Good morning, Eliza. How are you? Instead of boring you all with rolling hair, I'm going to start a new summer project. Because I can't really do much of the embellishments on our little Liberty here until she's at least got her other arm in her ice cream cone. But I just made her arm this morning. Good morning, Sandra. So, what am I looking for? So we're going to be, anybody coming in, we're going to be using this ribbon as the basis for our new creation. She's going to sit. Guys, trying to make them stand is very, very good. It was good. We were all sick, but it was okay. Oh, this was the one I was going to use for inspiration, but I'm going to make her sit down. All right. And I got to figure out what other ribbon I'm going to use for the top. All right. Wait a second. I want to see what it looks like if I mix some of the cookie dough with some of the French vanilla. I don't know what I'm about to do with that play. Like, seriously. All the colors that I need, everybody sold out of. I'm going to take like a half and half mixture. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? So Jax decided that he was going to get up at 3 o'clock this morning. And I don't know what time he finally went back to sleep because he went out and laid on the couch at like 5. Was it 5? Yeah. And then he called me from his tablet at 5:30 to ask for something to eat. And, I'm trying to mix colors and see what it's going to look like real quick. So now he's still out there asleep because he must have fell back to sleep like right before I got up to go wake him up because he did not want to have it. Yeah, I know. I don't know what we're about to do. Everything's going to be done making dolls because everything's going to have to be colorful. Because I'm going to run out of the base colors. Crazy. Alright, I think that might be... Instead of using white to lighten the cookie dough, I'm going to use the French vanilla because I've got a ton of French vanilla. The problem is, I'm going to be mixing and mixing and mixing. And I don't have a whole lot of cookie dough to mix it up. That bag is all I have. So she's going to have a dress on and all that. So you're not really going to see a whole lot of skin. It'll be okay. So, what did everybody do this weekend? Did anybody go out and do anything special for Mother's Day yesterday or Saturday? I went and picked up Olive Garden for dinner. Guys, even they have the curbside pickup. All of those spots were even. The entire parking lot was full. And this was at 4:30. Like, I didn't wait until crazy late to try to order because I'm like, maybe, I can get in there before the dinner rush. Nope. The parking lot was slam packed. The pickup spots were full. It was crazy. They did good about, getting this stuff out quickly. Like, you weren't sitting there for long. That's actually a little later. That works better. 2-hour nap. I took a nap Saturday. Guys, Saturday was really bad. Yesterday wasn't quite as bad, thankfully. But Saturday... it's crazy. Alright, how am I going to do this right here? Crafted. I wanted to yesterday so badly. I wanted to come in here and I wanted to craft. I didn't have the energy. Like, I went to the grocery store just to pick up a couple things. And, like, I kept having to stop because my legs felt like they were going to give out from underneath of me. It was crazy. Let's see if we set it like that for a second. So I need just a little bit of this. Neck. Might be too much. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, needless to say, I just sat on the couch and I either watched TV or I watched replays, scrolled through Facebook a little bit. Oh, I understand that one. Well, that was like, I wasn't going to get anything. Like, I wasn't going to get those worm rollers. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, that's a really good idea. Like, you should just get yourself some. It'll really come in handy. Like you said, especially for doing the hair, be able to make it more even and it'll look better. So, once I decided I was going to get them, I was looking at some of the other stuff, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I can just add this or this or this to the order to make the shipping, like, worth it. And, like, the more I'm thinking, I'm like, you don't have it. Like, just spend the couple dollars that you need to spend. Let's not spend any more than we have to. I was very proud of myself, actually. So there's that. That's not enough for a head. Oh, what was in this bag? Bear with me a minute, because I'm trying to think. Should I put... Oh, yeah, so it was a quiet weekend, but it was a good weekend. It really is. It really is. Listen, did I miss something along the way? Or do you have shoes other than the rain boots? Did I miss something? Or no? I'm gonna need some of this, but what color should I put under there? Do I not want to do it that way? I don't want to do it that way. I'll do it my way. I'm trying to use up some of the smaller bags of clay that I got to try out. Where is everybody this morning? Jeez, I haven't had this few viewers in a long time. I know, my schedule's been all over the place. I haven't been on. I'm supposed to be on and all that fun stuff. Well, have fun, ladies. Okay, I didn't think so. Right. No, I kept hearing that you had, like, the little shoes, like, see my 3D prints and, like, the ones Trina made, but I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Alright. So this is gonna be just kind of, I'm gonna put this on along the top. Just to kind of, I'm gonna hopefully put fabric over it or ribbon over it. But in case I can't find a ribbon that I like, oh, I see. I see. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I would watch her too if I had to choose between me and her. This cutter always leaves the worst edges. I like it because it's longer. This cough is going to kill me. Line this up here. Like, I don't know. No, I've heard Shelby say that you have the Mary Janes, and I'm like, no, I don't believe she does. Oh, thank you, Sandra. That means so much. Yeah. And for anybody who's just coming in that didn't know, well, I love that you're here. I love all of you that are here. I love all of you that aren't here. Because that's just what, that's why there's replays. What was I gonna say? Oh, anybody who's just coming in that has not heard, I created my own group last night. It's not a private group. It's just just like a share group. I just wanted another place where, we can all come together and, share our lives, share our creations, be able to support one another in our journeys. Cut it too short. Thank you. I mean, so many of us have 2 devices that it really doesn't matter, You don't have to choose. No, but I felt so bad. Saturday, I had to go back, not done yet, because I missed Fridays too, of course. But I have so many replays to rewatch from this weekend. Because, guys, I tried to go to the gym on Saturday. And I think I walked about a half a mile. And I just couldn't, and I wasn't even I was snail walking, And I just couldn't breathe. I just got off and left. I was like, I can't do this. What was I thinking? Alright, let's get her some little undies under here. And I will, I'll scrunch up the tool and all of that off camera. I'm not going to put you guys through that. Did you get a bunch of orders for those worm rollers? I hope. And listen, whenever you do make the bigger size, I want to see it. Whenever. Not in any hurry. Or if you're still debating whether or not to do it, I think it's a good idea. Guys, my desk, I swear. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. I cleaned it off right before I got on here this morning. And it's still a hot mess. 4 devices. Jeez, Michelle. Look, there's still going to be stuff in my closet. I don't understand it. So this white, I'm going to make a little bit thicker than I made the yellow. Not too thick, but thicker. Oh. So, no, I didn't. When I got off of here Saturday morning, I exited my live. I attached the 2 legs to my bug. Because I had the one made, right? I made the other one real quick. I attached them and I walked out of the room and I left it sitting on my table until this morning. And I've got a red spot and a blue spot from where the clay stuck to it. Right, Jenna? Like 2 is way too much to try to focus on. I gotcha. No, like I said, I heard you mention it. I mean, if you make them, you make them. If you don't, you don't. I think it's a good idea. Gotcha. I guess one of my hairs got in there. So, let's see. I need to see if I can sharpen the blade on this thing because it's too much. Well, that helps then, you know. Now, if you got 4 devices talking to you or playing something, then yeah, that would be too much. Straight line. And really, it should be slanted, but it'll be okay. I'm going to bleed too much at the bottom. Now. Oh, Jenna, I was going to ask you, your community pages, do you have, I mean, obviously, you know, you have yourself and whatnot as the admin, but did you assign like any moderators or anything to it? I'm new at all this, so I'm still trying to figure out like what you should have and what you really don't need. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this. Okay. Okay. I mean, I didn't figure I needed any, but I just wanted to ask. Yeah, no. I can turn them on, but unfortunately, somebody's got to get turned down. My brain can't handle it. Alright. Oops, glue on my hand. Come on, stay where I put you. Oh. I think I did that too, but you do have it set up to approve all posts? Okay. Now let's see, that's not something that I did, but I'm thinking that I should. At least for now. You know, just to make sure that there's no spam or anything with it being, you know, a new account. I just don't want anybody trying to do something stupid or, you know, whatever. Oh, geez. Yeah, I see. I didn't think about that, Michelle. Like, I set it up, for everybody to be able to, do everything, sale post, lives, just, creation posts, all that stuff. I mean, and I can always change it if it doesn't, like, work out like I want it to. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. I started it, like, late last night. Just got a bug up my butt, and I was like, you know what? We're fine. I'm finally going to do this. I've been putting it off and putting it off because there's so many out there, but why does it matter how many others have a page, That doesn't mean I can't have one. So, I finally did it. This doesn't look the prettiest for some reason, but you're not going to see it, really. It's going to be under her dress. It's not going to be the end of the world. Yeah. Yeah, I finally had to get over that, well, I can't go live because this one's live, so I've conquered that part. And now, okay, so all these people have a community group. I can have a community group too. There's no rules to say that I can't have one also. Right, yeah, I don't want that. Really? Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I knew, I set up the basic of it last night. I knew there was going to be more stuff that I thought of and I needed to add or change or whatever. And just do that as the time goes. Okay. So you share more to your group page than to your business page, right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, I don't either. Once in a while I do. And then I feel bad. I'm like, well, why aren't I sharing more? But, I don't know. Okay. Got it. Understood. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I have no brain. Where did I put that coin? There it is. Alright. Let's grab some this. Okay. So we are using Okay, so this is the ribbon that we're going to use, right? So we think we should use, do you guys like blue eyes or green eyes better based on the ribbon? Oh, yeah, I know. I'm slowly, learning how much. I mean, lately, and I don't even know why, but lately I have a hard time just making posts, just regular nonsense posts on my page, just to have content out there for the day. You guys see, you get my good morning post and a live if I go live that day, but that's typically it. Sometimes I'll throw another one in there, but not always. Green. Blue. The picture that I found on Pinterest that I'm using pieces of for, to create this. Obviously, I'm not doing it the exact thing. She's this one standing, mine sitting, just pulling little, like the style of the hair I'm going to pull and, stuff like that. But, it's got blue eyes. Blue. I do really. Oh, yeah. Blue. Blue's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Well, back, like, I don't know. What are we in now? May? Jeez almighty. So it's probably been like 3 months now. It was right longer than that probably. It was like right around the end of January when we were done doing the 31 days of content. Teresa, Mrs. Pops, she had sent me, she was trying to help me with, my page and content and, like what she posts and all that. And I was doing good at first, and then it just slowly goes less and less and less. Let's see if these match. Whoa, where did this red come from? Oh, there's red clay in that bag. Are you kidding me right now? Oops. I guess that was the bag that I had that little bit of extra red clay in. How is that? Oh. It's a cookie dough bag. That'll work. They look close enough. That's why I hate mixing colors. I really do. Because, this batch is never going to be exactly the same as the last batch. Unless you're measuring it out, and y'all know I'm not measuring it anything. Let's see. I just want to get her head done at least. Everything in here is just going everywhere. It's driving me nuts. Like, all my styrofoam keeps falling out of the bin. I know I have way too much here. Maybe I don't. I don't think I do, actually. Nope. All right. I thought I did. But I guess not. Michelle, did you say you were going live today, or you didn't know if you were going live today? I was half asleep when I turned Facebook on this morning. Good morning, Miss Peggy. How are you? Going straight. Oh, put my nail right in it. Well, good. I'm glad. Starting a new summer character. This way y'all didn't have to sit and watch me roll worms. What am I even doing here? Let's figure that out. Maybe this is not going to be big enough. And it looks like it will. I just gotta get the shape right. I don't know why I struggle so bad with the shape of the head. God, yeah, there's definitely, I don't know if it's the weather or if there's like something actually going around. It's crazy. I mean, it could just be allergies for all I know. Alright, just don't worry about the back of the head. Just worry about the front of your head. Face to be rounded. Oh. Yeah, no, Jax definitely gave me whatever he had going on, or has going on. Sounds like he's awake. Thank God. I didn't want to have to fight with him when I got off of here, so he's got to go to school. I don't know what that is doing right there. Like, the top of my head is flat, and I'm thinking maybe that's part of the issue right here. I'm live. Hello. Listen, go get ready for school. You have to go to school. Yes, go get ready. You're going to school, dude. Okay. I need eyeballs. Just gotta get this head done. I What in the world did I just do to this? Guess I am messing this thing all up this morning. Yep, nope. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing and why this does not want to cooperate. Nice. It's all kinds of messed up. Guess what, guys? I'm giving up for the moment. And yeah, there's going to be some styrofoam in there, but I'll pull it out. It won't be a big deal. Or I'll just mix up some more, and this can be used for like their head or their arms and legs and whatever else. But I gotta get him off. So we will work on her some more tomorrow. I will be on at 4 o'clock. I promise. Whatever is going on, I will be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow. With the Crafty Friends lineup. But guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me this morning. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fabulous Monday. And if you guys have not yet joined my new community page, I would really appreciate if you would. And if you would just share it out so we can let everybody know that it's out there. Guys, thank you so much. Have a fabulous day. And remember, never stop dreaming because dreams do come true. Bye.